Okay, RuPaul's Drag Race, child. Let's get into it. First of all, let me give us happy birthday shout outs. Let me give a happy 40th B-Day shout out to Michael Vick. Let me give a happy 46 B-Day shout out to Derek Jeter. Let me give a happy 30th B-Day shout out to Iman Shumpter, Tiana Taylor's husband. Legs. Let me see. And let me give a happy 27th B-Day out to Ariana Grande. Look how different she looks compared to when she was younger. My God. Okay, so yeah, RuPaul's Drag Race. Now, stemming off from where it left off last time, Shea Coulee is feeling some kind of way because Alexis Mateo and Mayhem Miller both voted for Shea Coulee to go home. Now, last week, Shea Coulee was in the bottom two. We all knew that she wasn't going home. I mean, she's, too good of a competitor. Yeah, it wasn't her time. And a lot of people are voting for Shea to take this whole thing home. But the minute the strong player got into the bottom, Alexis and Mayhem, they both decided to, hey, this is my opportunity to take the baddest bitch out. Which is low-key a weak move, but I get it also. But, just because you take one of the strongest competitors out doesn't mean that you're going to win still. So, I mean, but Shea felt some kind of way about that naturally. I probably would too. Okay, let me see. So Ru came in and put the girls into groups. Alexis was with Shea. Cracker, Juju, and Blair was on the team. And Mayhem and India Ferrah was on the team. Oh, also Mariah Paris Balenciaga was the one that went home last week. So we done had Derek Barry, Angina, and Mariah Paris Balenciaga. I hate it. I do. I wanted to see more of Mariah, but it's cool. So, Alexis and Shea, they're sitting there throwing shade at each other, low key. So they've all been given different roles, and basically, this was called SheMZ, where basically, they will be set up into different situations, and the SheMZ, like TMZ, will be coming and talking to them about whatever's going on. So they was put into different situations. So Shea and Alexis, they were both housewives of whatever, and they both got fired from the Housewives show, but both of them didn't know that each one was fired or whatever. They knew, but they didn't know between each other. Juju, Cracker, and Blair, their team confused me a little bit. I didn't quite know what was going on until they actually got into it, and basically it was like Juju was the mama, Blair was the daughter, and it was like Cracker was the plug, pretty much, that got Juju B daughter on into whatever fake competition or whatever. They was trying to kind of playing off of the whole thing with is it Lori Loughlin? Aunt Becky on Full House. Y'all know that she allegedly had, tried to pay for her way, pretty much for her daughter, scam her way into getting her daughter to go to that prestigious school without her daughter actually just having good grades and all the good stuff. She tried to white her way through the gig, child, and they caught that ass. That's kind of what it was given. Let me see. And then it was India Ferrah and Mayhem Miller. And India Ferrah was a shoplifter that was stealing out of Mayhem's boutique. And Mayhem was, getting ready to catch that ass, child. So we get to the challenge. Alexis Mateo. And this get up, Alexis and Shay. Really, really funny. Really funny. I really enjoyed watching Alexis and Shay. Alexis is a whole lot of personality. She was a mess. Child, they stood up, child. They both was acting like they was pregnant. Alexis pulled Shay Pillar off from under her ass, and then the same thing over to Lex. It was just so funny. It was so good. It was so entertaining. I enjoyed them. Next, it was Blair, Cracker, and Jujubee. Y'all know Jujubee is hilarious. And Jujubee was playing her part. She did well. Blair did okay, and Cracker, she held her own. I actually thought that Blair was going to be in the bottom. So after that, we went to Mayhem and India. And it started off pretty strong. India had on her tits and stuff. Mayhem was looking like Fantasia, child, with her wig on. And I was screaming for that. Where is it? I think I took a picture of it, child. Yes. Yes, look at Mayhem living in India, shoplifting ass. They look the part. They really look good, both of them. And it started off strong. It started off cool, but then it just got so weird. It went to them licking. Speaking of Ariana Grande, it went to them licking donuts and cupcakes, and I don't know what the hell. I don't know. It got so odd to me, and I was just looking at the screen like, what? A mess. Also, early in the episode, before they actually started the challenge, Cracker wanted to confront Blair St Clair. Now, y'all know Blair St Clair, she's not confrontational at all. She's not that girl. Very, sweet and chill and, just a sweet, little innocent little thing, or at least she appears to be. Not saying that she actually is sweet and innocent, but that's just what, she gives. I know one thing, though, she's not confrontational. She don't want to fight you and all that. Cracker acts like she's not confrontational, but she's absolutely is. Like I said, I didn't watch much of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 10, but I'm not really feeling Cracker, child. Cracker's really leaving a bad taste in my mouth. I think that Cracker's talented. I think she's very smart. I think she's quite creative. I do. But that personality, I can't quite rock with. I'm still trying to give her a chance and stuff, but as of right now, it's a no for me. But anyway, Cracker tried to come up to Blair talking about, I heard that you and possibly Mayhem, from Alexis, I heard that you and possibly Mayhem were plotting to get rid of me. Now I say, bitch, what? How can somebody plot to get rid of you if you don't end up in the bottom? Who cares what they do? They ain't got no power. They can't just send you home without you being in the bottom at least. And still, even if you are in the bottom, that still don't mean you're going to get enough votes to get sent home. So, I mean, what are you talking about? Talking about they was plotting to get rid of her. Now, see, that was a moment of crackers just trying to start some stuff, because ain't nobody said nothing about that. Crackers a mess, child. But you know, somebody got to bring the drama. So yeah, going back to the challenge, I don't know. Instantly, my bottom three was Blair, Blair, Mayhem, brain fart. Blair, Mayhem, and India, for sure. You know, also they was acting like they was actually in TMZ studios, so they're all dressed up as, you know, their boy selves and stuff, and you know, just putting on the trade. They all sounded like surfers, child, even the black ones. I was like, child, would y'all put just a little soul in your voice, please, child? They all sounded like they had a long torso, a long blonde hair, and did this all day. I was like, my God, we need to run Shay and Mayhem through the hood one time. Okay, so anyway, Shay was trade though. Shay is trade. Shay is sickening. As a boy or as a girl. Anyway, so we got to the runway. I have not liked any of RuPaul's outfits for I don't know how long. It's very hit and miss for me. I don't know. I think Ru done ran her route when it comes to fabulous outfits. Nobody's looking for Ru to come out with. Nobody's looking to be awed by whatever RuPaul got on. This week it was a lot of patterns stacked on top of each other, and one leg was stripes, the other leg was polka dots. This was ruffles up here. It was tacky. Not for me, but hey, it's RuPaul and legend. Okay, let me see. So we get to the looks. The looks was camouflage. I loved. I'm just gonna show all the looks. You might can get a good look of it. But this is Jujubee's look. I know that's a horrible look, right? It's Jujubee. So I just don't feel like going all the way on Instagram. I'm going to every single one of their Instagrams and stuff. Anyway, she had a little dress with a cape. Basic, but I mean it works. Miss Cracker. She looked really cute in her little outfit. That was cute. I like the ponytail too. Although I felt like she probably should have did like a brown hair color. I think that would have worked better. This is Blair St Clair. She actually had an outfit of like a tree. It was sickening. The top was like a tree, and the pants was like the bark of the tree, the bottom of the tree. It was sickening. Shea Coulee came out there, child, in her little raincoat ensemble. It was sickening. I would show you Shay's, but it's super fuzzy. Alexis Mateo came out there like the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, child, a white witch. Sickening. Once again, I apologize for the pictures, child. Mayhem Miller. She had on this ensemble camouflage. It was cute, but it was her makeup and everything looked really good. She looked like a cat. But everything else was just okay. Honestly, I felt like over this Mayhem, it would have went over better had she had on just like a cute little skirt or something to cover that. Yeah, you know, just I'm not a fan of like having the padding and stuff showing like that. And then India Ferrah's looks. She's been giving you dark lady tease. India Ferrah has been giving moments. So anyway, whose look I like the best? Top two, Blair St Clair, and for me anyway. Well, I'll do top three. Top three for me as far as the runway looks: Blair St Clair, Alexis Mateo, and India Ferrah for me. So anyway, child, they read the girls and yada to the yada. Now, Cracker ended up winning the challenge, the maxi challenge, the whole challenge. They was just in love with Cracker's character, and I thought that Jujubee did way better than Miss Cracker. I really did. And I thought that Alexis Mateo did way better. I was comfortable with either Alexis or Jujubee winning the maxi challenge, but actually Miss Cracker won, and Jujubee and Alexis was safe. Very odd. But I did predict the two girls who was going to be in the bottom, India and Mayhem. There's been issues between Cracker and Mayhem a little bit, because Cracker is a trip. And, she was on the team with her along with Blair. So Mayhem had to plead her case to Cracker, and, it seemed cool. It was cool or whatever. Shea Coulee was living for this moment because Mayhem Miller voted for her to go last week. So, of course, Shea voted for Mayhem Miller to go this week. I tell you, the tides turn quick. I tell you that. I did not agree with the judge's decision on that at all. Miss Cracker, she held her own. I thought she did well. She didn't do bad. But she wasn't as strong as Jujubee and Alexis Mateo, in my opinion. But whatever. So Miss Cracker, she looked great when she came out there, in her dance ensemble. I loved what she had on. And the secret lip sync assassin was actually Morgan McMichaels. Morgan McMichaels and Mayhem Miller are best friends. And, it's like Lord Mayhem is in the bottom. Pretty terrible, right? They actually danced off of Where Have You Been by Rihanna. Where Have You Been by Rihanna. I have a special connection to that song. At one point, I worked for the salon owner, and she used to have shows and stuff. And I was, to sell different stuff, clothes, shoes, etc. And, we used to put on shows and everything, me and my friends. And I was the choreographer along with the event planner. And, my child had a couple of childs. But, yeah, it's a very fun moment in my life. I definitely want to get back into it. But, I had made up a dance off of Where Have You Been by Rihanna and showed, my girls how to do the dance because they was going to be performing for a crowd. So that song is near and dear to my heart. And I have to say that both Miss Cracker and Morgan McMichaels sucked. Where Have You Been is a nasty record. It's one of those great lip sync songs. You can give choreo, like you can give moments, it's highs and lows to the song, and both Morgan and Cracker did nothing to it, did nothing for it. It was a chop on both ends for me. But I felt like Morgan probably did a little bit better than Cracker. Cracker was break dancing and just acting a fool. It just did not go with the song at all, and I was just like, ugh. It was just that moment where you just needed two black girls up there to slay, honestly. And Morgan got it. Morgan got plenty of rhythm. Morgan is that girl. But for some reason, Morgan did not bring it. And I'm really shocked by that. She usually brings it. But Morgan looked really, really good. She came back. She looked like a queen, child, her outfit, beautiful. I think Morgan was too pretty in that moment. Maybe her outfit was a little too tight. a lot of outfits ain't made for dancing, high energy dancing, and I think that was one of those outfits that Morgan had on. So yeah, but I think the girls still know what song they're gonna lip sync off of. So I mean, you got to think about your outfit and stuff, and I mean, all my stuff would be dance numbers, hell, that I change into if I am the winner that week. Child, please. Or if I have on a gown, I'm gonna rip that thing off and give you Tina Turner tees. But anyway, so yes, so actually RuPaul declared a tie on who won the lip sync. So Morgan and Miss Cracker won, and when it's a tie, they said that two girls can go home, but they both actually voted. The girls who were safe and Miss Cracker, they both voted for Mayhem Miller to go home. Mayhem was a little bitter, a little mad about it, I can tell. But it's gonna be fine. Mayhem is fierce. Mayhem's a fighter. She's the life of the party, and yeah. So I honestly cannot predict who's gonna go home next week, but I'm probably gonna go out on a limb and say India Ferrah, probably. But I could be wrong, Sean. I could be wrong. Eventually, once enough girls go home, they're gonna bring them all back, and they're gonna have the chance to compete again. So we gonna see, because the girls this season, they really are some strong girls. So whenever Rue declares for these girls to come back and cause havoc, maybe one or two of them might actually stay and knock some of these girls out. We gonna see. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at Kingswell on Instagram and Twitter. At Kingswell89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run it. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. Happy Pride Month. Black Lives Matters. All Black Lives Matters. Trans Black Lives Matters. Gay Black Lives Matters. Lesbian Black Lives Matters. Bisexual Black Lives Matters. Everybody matters. How about that? I love you all. Straight Black Lives Matters. Everybody, every damn black children lives matters. Black women's lives matters. And I love you all. And I'll see y'all in a minute for some chat. Bye.